The fix is in. Social Security is soon to be fixed. That bane of our existence. This show I've been doing for a decade now. And Social Security always creeps up, and it's always going to fail in the near future. And that is coming closer and closer. But have no fear. A bill has been introduced to Congress that claims it's going to solve our problems with Social Security. Just in case you're new to the situation, we're going to recap real quick. If Social Security is not fixed, there's going to be a 22% automatic cut across the board. That comes to about $450 per month less for Social Security recipients on average. But today we're going to explore the fix. It's called the Promise Act. I want to talk about what is the Promise Act, what it does, why it exists, who supports it, who opposes it, and what it means for your retirement. So let me begin by bringing in my sidekick, Tony, to help me with this.
I think you all know that I've always felt the 9 most terrifying words in the English language are, I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
Tony, welcome to the show.
That is my favorite Ronald Reagan quote. That is a great one. I love it. I don't know who wrote it, if he did it himself or a speechwriter, but that's a good line. Yeah.
So is he right again? Is Ronald Reagan right? Has the savior to Social Security finally arrived, Tony? Are you excited about this?
Dan, I'll tell you what, I hear the phrase, the fix is in, a lot, right? And I think, and that just, you introducing the show today, just when I hear about the Promise Act, I'm like, the fix is in. Is it a good thing or a bad? Sometimes if you say the fix is in, it's a bad thing. So
that was intentional, Tony. That was totally intentional.
Sure.
It was because, we're going to, but let's real quick, Tony, we have a problem. Start with the hard numbers.
Of course.
Social Security 2026 numbers came out, the Social Security trustees report, and they said it's going to be depleted. Social Security is going to be depleted. The trust fund will be depleted by the fourth quarter of 2032. So it's not that far away.
No,
it's not that far away. And then at that point, the payroll taxes are going to be only covering about 78% of the benefits.
Yeah.
So right now, under the current law, that triggers an automatic across the board cut of roughly 22% for every current and future beneficiary. Across the board cuts. So this isn't a surprise. We've been talking about this for a long time.
A long time.
People living longer, fewer workers paying in, more collecting.
Yep.
You know, wages are lower. The taxable maximum isn't enough. And there's a lot of solutions, but I don't want to talk about those today, Tony. I want to talk about the Promise Act.
Okay.
Because Congress has known about this for decades.
But isn't the Promise Act a solution? Doesn't it offer solutions? So we are going to talk about solutions.
Yes, we are. Are we though?
Yeah, that's, yeah.
So I think you and I can agree. I mean, there's a lot of solutions, and you and I might disagree with those solutions. And the listeners, you might have your own opinions as to what the solution is. But one thing you and I can agree on, Tony, is that this problem has been kicked. The can has been kicked on this problem down the road for as long as we know. Right? So enter the Promise Act. Okay. So the Promise Act of 2026, we're in August of 2026. This is formally known as the Protecting Retirement Opportunities and Maintaining Income Security for Everyone Act. Promise. You know you like those acronyms.
Yeah, the government's great. They have a whole team of people. They spend billions of dollars to come up with the acronyms. I love it.
But it's protecting retirement opportunities and maintaining income security, right? I mean, it's a promise. Senate Bill 4979, if you want to look it up.
All right.
Okay. So the idea of this bill is it's not a solution. It's not saying we're going to raise the taxable maximum on Social Security. We're going to raise the Social Security retirement age, or we're going to cut benefits, or we're going to add. It's none of that. None of that is in this.
So what
act.
is it? If it doesn't have any of the usual solutions we talk about that they could enact to fix Social Security. What does it do?
It is a process bill, not a policy bill. Let me first by telling you who sponsored it. You've seen these names: Durbin, Cassidy, Kane, Tillis, King, Cornine, Coons, Armstrong, Republicans and Democrats. So they're saying this is a bipartisan bill.
Didn't even
which
know
is
that
always
was
good.
possible. Yeah,
Right?
didn't know a bipartisan bill was even possible.
So it's not a fix per se. It doesn't raise the taxes or cut benefits. It doesn't change the retirement age. It simply creates a structured way to force Congress to confront the shortfall. So what it does, right? The bill directs the Social Security.
It doesn't actually do anything. It just makes it's a law that would make Congress have to deal with it down the road.
Yes. And no,
bill that
deal
does
with it
nothing.
now. It makes it deal with them now. So the bill directs the Social Security Advisory Board, which is an independent bipartisan panel.
Okay.
Right? These are non-elected people.
Yep.
They're appointed, they're on this panel, and it directs them to gather public input, draft the base bill that would keep this trust fund solvent for the next 50 years.
Okay.
So it forces this group to come up with an actual draft bill to solve the Social Security crisis.
But shouldn't that be happening anyway? I thought
Of
that
course it should, but it's not.
Why
Okay.
do we need a bill to say we need to come up with a plan?
All right, Tony,
That
I
is
think
ridiculous.
to answer that, I want to share a video that it explains my take on what you just said, which is, shouldn't we be doing this anyway?
Yeah.
I want to show you something. This is, I think, the best analogy for the Social Security crisis in this country.
Yeah.
Just so happens it was made, I think, 40-something years ago, maybe 50 years ago. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I want to share a video with everybody because I think this is the analogy. And I want to start by saying what you're going to see is you're going to see two guards at a castle. That's the public. And then you're going to see Social Security crisis in the distance. And I want to see what happens.
Morning.
This is us, the general public, waiting and waiting and looking. Oh, and there's Social Security crisis. And we're waiting. There's the Social Security crisis.
Hey.
Hey!
I like the other guy. Hey.
Oh, that's
Hey.
great. Hey!
All of a sudden it's there. It's coming. It's
That's
coming.
it.
It's coming. It's just like it's still far in the distance. That's what we
That's it.
think. It looks like it's still. We got. Ow. No, that's more. The guards are the government.
yes.
And
But it's
that's
us.
the
But
Social
we're
Security.
the government is us, right? We're the
Yeah,
people,
it's a
right?
Democratic Republic. Yeah, I guess so.
So the problem is that the status quo is just like you said. Shouldn't we be fixing this? Shouldn't we be meeting and talking about this? And yes, of course we should.
Yeah.
But we haven't been. So what this bill does, the Promise Act, it says it moves on a fixed, accelerated schedule through Congress. There is a limited floor debate time. So they're condensing this. And amendments still have to be to meet that 50-year standard. So it can't just be like, let's kick the can and we'll save Social Security for another 5 years. It's got to go 50 years out. And the final passage requires 60 votes in the Senate and a simple majority in the House. So
So it hasn't
what
passed yet.
No, this hasn't passed yet. But what the supporters of this bill are saying, and I feel like I'm on the supporting side now, just because I don't want to sit there and watch another Monty Python situation happen.
It's still dumb that they have to do it, but yeah, obviously,
right.
There's nothing wrong with a bill that says we have to do it. But I can't believe instead of just doing it, they're making a bill that says they have to do it.
Right, but this is our world.
You can't make that up. I mean, this is like an Onion headline or a Babylon Bee headline. It's crazy.
Correct. Right. It forces Congress to finally take a vote. And my take is it's better now than waiting until the last minute like we did last time in the 80s. We waited until it was just about to default, and then we fixed it. So we have, 6 years to go before there's a true crisis? Yeah. Why not deal with it now? So that's what the supporters saying. But not everyone likes it, Tony. Not everyone likes it. Yep.
Not everybody wants to fix Social Security. Who doesn't want to fix Social Security?
I'll tell you who likes it. You have the Bipartisan Policy Center, the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget. We got to get you have a connection there.
Yeah, I
get
do.
her on.
I do.
And Third Way have endorsed the project. So their case is simple. Congress hasn't done anything under normal rules, so why not force a debate and an actual vote now rather than wait, right? So rather than scramble later, let's force it now. So that's what the supporters say. But critics say it's too rushed. Critics say this is not the way we do business. Oh. This shouldn't work this way. This is too compressed. The timeline is too tight. And there's too much drafting power handed to this unelected board, right? So this group that's appointed, no one votes for these people on the Social Security Advisory Board.
Yeah, but the Senate Congress would still have to approve the bill to enact their suggestions.
Right. But it's rushed. And the rules limit the normal debate process and the amendment process. And they're especially concerned, the critics of this are concerned about this lame duck thing. So what that means is post-election, there's going to be people that are there that are not going to be there in the next term. They lost, right? So if we do this now and they get elected and voted out, there's going to be this time frame where these people are voting and making decisions, but they're out of office in a month or two, or the end of their term. And so
they might, and I like that because they might actually vote the right way. They might actually do what's right.
See, this is where you and I agree. Like they got nothing to lose, but at the same time, they have nothing to lose. They could throw everyone under the bus. But do you really think people are going to throw people under the bus because they're no longer accountable because they're going to lose? They're already lost. So I don't know. So who's
everybody want to fix Social Security? I don't get it. I mean, or do you want a 20% decrease in benefits across the board? No politician should be for that, and that's a death knell. So I don't know how there could be a critic to saying we need this bill. Just says we need to fix it. We're going to appoint a committee to come up with a suggestion, and then we'll vote on that suggestion. That's all it's saying. There's no possible critique to that. I mean,
well, there is. AARP is against it. I've been seeing AARP's commercials on TV. They have people talking about Social Security. The CEO of AARP has come on and said, we're going to fix this. We're going to fight, which is great, right? They oppose this bill. Bernie Sanders opposed the bill, and he warns Democrats to oppose it. He's saying that
he's usually a pretty sharp guy when it comes to benefits for people.
Well, he's saying that this process would make changes to particularly benefit cuts. He doesn't want to see any benefit cuts. He's saying it'll make a lot easier to cut benefits on Social Security with less transparency because this board is going to be working outside of the normal system. The advisory board, he also says, is understaffed currently and ideologically divided. And he also said that the 50-year solvency target is shorter. It should be 75 years. That Social Security. So I feel that forcing the vote this way is a good thing. It passes the gridlock. But they're saying the shortened timeline short circuits normal democratic process.
Yeah, it worries me that the AARP is against it.
Right.
I'm going to have to read up on why they are against it.
Because they're saying it's not. They're saying the board's not transparent. There's not. You know what I truly feel is the main reason why people don't like it, and they don't like this because it forces a vote, which everyone can agree is a good thing, right? To get this process going, but not with the people that are in power. They want their people to be making the decision to force the vote. They want their people, right? So if the makeup of the electorate comes and changes who's in charge and new people are appointed to the board.
They're worried about this might encourage solutions they don't like. You know, they're looking ahead to what solutions are going to be suggested, and they're going to think that it's going to cut. Yeah, I can see Bernie would not want to. Yeah, I get it. He
wants to wait until more of his people are in charge, so that they can kind of force the agenda. Yeah. But then what happens is, okay, let's say that happens. Then the Republicans are going to say, no, let's wait until we get our people back in, and then we'll blah 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 blah. It's so very
partisan
similar.
Politics are starting to play a part in it. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's too bad.
It's very similar to when the Supreme Court Justice Ginsburg died. Who's going to appoint her, right?
Yeah.
Well, we should follow the rules. It's appointed by the current president. Well, we should wait because, that president's going to be up for election soon. Of course, it's going to be based on who you want to make the decision. Right. So rather than make a decision, they kick the can, and then we always have someone saying, let's kick the can.
Always. No matter what's proposed, somebody's saying, let's kick the can further.
Not yet. Wait till, just wait. Just wait, It's like betting on horses. Oh, the next race, I got the winner. Just wait, right? There's always waiting for the next horse to come.
The 9 scariest words in the English language.
Right.
I'm from the government and I'm here to help.
And they're there to help the way they want to help, not the way their opposites want to help. And they want, so I think that it's great. It just forces a decision. It doesn't fix anything. There's no, this is the way it's going to be. This is the cuts going to make. These are the changes. Sure. No, it just forces the decision. And that's what I like.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But will this bill even pass? That's the question.
Yeah, that's the question. I hope it does, because then it's going to force the discussion and but otherwise it's just going to be the same old nonsense.
Yeah.
Right.
I do hope this bill passed, but I also hope that they make good and fair choices on how to fix it. But there are, you and I talk about the fixes all the time, and I think all our listeners and viewers probably know them if they've heard any of our past shows on this topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we our most recent popular show is taking Social Security at 62. Watch that if you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Why you should take it at 62. But what happens now, Tony, is we've kicked the can so far that we can't just use one solution. It's got to be all of them.
Yeah, and we waited too long. We could have just raised the minimum retirement age at one point.
Right.
But now we're beyond that.
Right.
Now they're going to have to do something else. They'll probably have to raise Social
raise
Security, raise taxes,
cut benefits. It's going to be all the above because we're waiting. So this push to wait more.
The earnings limit.
Exactly.
Whatever it is.
There's all those pieces used to be, we could do one and we're good. Now you can't just do one. You have to do them all. So by forcing,
combo platter.
You got to do the combo platter. You got to, because everyone's going to be miserable about it.
Yeah,
everyone.
There's going to be there's going to be weeping and screaming and gnashing of teeth on the once they do make a decision, because somebody will say, I don't like that aspect.
Of course.
I'll be the same way. If they do a certain way, I'll be like, nope, they shouldn't have done that. That's not fair. Nope.
Right. Yeah. And I'm on I've come to terms with the fact that there's going to be cuts and there's going to be trade-offs, and it's going to be good and bad.
I think they should do a little of all of the things we talked about.
I think that's what will happen.
Raise the full retirement age, increase the earnings limit, and increase a little bit the Social Security tax that's taken out of wages. They did that before. They've raised the full retirement age. Reagan raised the full retirement age and the amount of taxes, right?
Right.
So you gotta, I mean, somebody, I think they should do a little across the board and spread out the pain to fix Social Security and minimize the pain for any one group.
Right. But that the ability to minimize the pain for any one group is going to get harder and harder to do the longer you wait. So let's just rip
right.
off
We're
the
already
damn
in
Band-Aid.
that position. I mean,
Let's
we're
rip it
within
off.
what, 5 years? I mean, come on.
They're slowly peeling off the Band-Aid. Right?
It's
Just
that
rip it
clip-
off.
Yeah, but the best analogy is that clip. That is the clip you played from Monty Python. We're waiting. We're waiting.
God.
It's just like that can't be. That's so far off.
Right,
We're not
right.
even gonna think about that. All of a sudden, boom, he's there.
It's-
That is one of the funniest scenes ever. I love
Right?
that, and it's so true that that guy coming is Social Security, and he's just gonna. We're gonna wait so long. He'll just. One of us is gonna drop, Dan.
Right.
That's the problem.
Hey.
And then the other one's just gonna go, hey.
So, bottom line, I think that you got to watch the finance committee, the advisory board process, see what happens.
Sure.
I would get out and vote and say, push your congressperson, say, go, come on, get this, let's go, let's force a vote, and then we fight. Then we fight. But let's start. Ring the bell. Right?
Yeah.
Let's ring the bell and let's get this going.
Start the fight so we can eventually come up with a solution. The
Right.
longer they wait to start the solution process, the worse it's going to get.
Right. And
Because it's going to be a process. I mean, they're going to come up with a solution for 50 years, and then it's going to be debated hotly and heavily, and
Right.
it's going to take time.
let's have the debate. Let's
Yeah.
force the debate. And so, but that means what you should do, listener, is you should still focus on yourself and create your own Social Security retirement plan. Figure it out. If you need help, I'll put the QR code above. Just contact me and I'll create the Social Security maximization report and we can play it out. What if there's a cut? What if there isn't a cut? You shouldn't be sitting here waiting by the castle for Social Security to come and smack you on the head. Congress is going to do what's going to do. You can force the vote by pushing for the Promise Act. But in the meantime, create your own plan. Don't wait for the government because they're not coming to help, right? Just solve your own problems. Be proactive. That's the message, Tony.
Yeah.
So thanks for another good show. Maybe in a couple of months we'll have the Promise Act will pass and we will be talking a real deal. We'll be real deal, right?
Who knows? Right?
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. We'll catch everyone next week.